Every single agreement and treaty between Native cultures and the United States government has been violated by the United States government. Originally, settlers could go onto reservations, steal land, resources, commit acts of violence, and the justice system would prosecute and imprison the natives. Now, a lot of people like to say, well, that's just in the past and that we shouldn't talk about it. But those dynamics, they're still at play today, and it affects you as well. See, it doesn't just happen on the reservation, it happens off reservation on an individual level. For instance, I had people lighting fires up against my house trying to get me out of their neighborhood. They went so far as to threaten me at gunpoint, and they came to my house daily doing that. Now, the justice system, they got involved at some point, but those people knew somebody in that system, so they pressed charges against me. And they accused me of everything that those people had been doing. Luckily, all this was on video. So the police, they cut that video up and they fabricated false testimony. And when we stood in trial and all of this information came out, the person who was accusing me, she started to cry and said, well, I just wanted to steal his house because if I could steal his house and give it to my son, that would repair my family. The judge, the prosecutor, oh, they felt so much sympathy for this poor victim lady. Luckily, the jury wasn't buying it. And after a 4-day trial, they deliberated for 5 minutes, came back not guilty across the board. Those people who were involved, the people who flagrantly violated my rights, the accusers, the judge, the prosecutor, the police, they all walked away with no consequences. They didn't pay a single cent into this whole situation to where I had to pay almost $30,000, spent 2 years of my life defending myself from people who were trying to take my life, and the justice system and law enforcement supported them every step of the way. If this can happen to me, it can certainly happen to you.